Hey y'all, I am going to make some cream cheese pumpkin balls today. They're pumpkin and cream cheese, and the coating is white chocolate, which I absolutely love. So anyway, it's a real simple recipe. It doesn't call for a whole bunch of ingredients, and we'll just give it a try. So I'm going to put you down so you can see in the bowl. And the first thing I'm going to put is it's between a half and 3/4 cup of white powdered sugar. And then I'm going to use vanilla wafers that I have. I just took the whole bag and I put a little, I opened just a little spot in one end to let the air out, and then I took my rolling pin and beat until I got them real crumbly. Then I put them in this freezer bag, and then I hit them a little bit more, and they're pretty well crumbled. So I have these for later, which I have a feeling I'll be making these pumpkin balls a lot. But there's 3/4 of a cup of the vanilla wafers that have been crumbled. We have a half a cup of pumpkin puree, and you know, you can just get that in any. So I had an Amber Alert and my recording went off. So I was saying I put the half a cup of pumpkin puree, and this time of year, well, you can find it anytime, but it's starting to get more toward the fall and that, so that's all. This is a good recipe for that. Here's a 8-ounce package of cream cheese that I have let get to room temperature. And here is the powdered sugar that I used. And the, I haven't done that yet. Anyway, you could use a hand mixer if you want to, but I'm just going to go in there. I'm just going to beat this by hand. It won't take all that much because the cream cheese is not hard. And what I'm going to add to this while I beat is there's about half a cup of white chocolate. And I had it in the microwave and got it melted, and it sat here for a couple minutes, and it's wanting to get hard again. But I want to show you the kind of white chocolate. It's the same thing I'm going to use to dip, but it's this almond bark, and I really like the flavor of that. So I just got it in the regular grocery store. And if you see that, I think I got it at Walmart. If you see that your mixture is going to be a little too thin, which I believe mine is, then we can add some more not graham crackers, but vanilla wafers. And one thing that's making this a little thinner, the recipe just calls for 6 ounces of cream cheese, but because the package was 8 ounces, I went ahead and added the whole 8 ounces. I'm going to stir with this for just a minute. And just add those vanilla wafers, and it'll thicken this up just a little bit, and it'll be fine. I think this is going to taste somewhat like pumpkin cheesecake. maybe, and I love cheesecake, so it's going to be good, but this is definitely too thin. So I'll get these back out. I'm going to add about half a cup, a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, that's maybe just a little bit more than half a cup of the vanilla wafers. And you know, you don't have to use vanilla wafers. You can use any kind of cookie that you think would be good with this. But I wouldn't get anything chocolate maybe, or peanut butter. I don't think that would be too good with pumpkin. And you know, I think this is still too thin. So we're going to add a whole nother cup. But the cookies will absorb some of the moisture from the other stuff, so I don't want to get it too dry, because it's going to get even drier. But I'm going to add one more cup. And I think that's the fun part of a recipe sometimes too, just working with it to get it to work for you and making it your own. So this last cup will definitely be enough. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and finish mixing this up. And I'm going to set it in the refrigerator to let it get cold. It'll be easier to make balls out of it. And when it's set for a while, I'll come back and we will make the balls, and we'll dip them and we'll taste them. So I will see y'all back shortly. Hey y'all, we're going to go ahead and finish up our pumpkin cream cheese balls. And I went ahead and took this little ball scoop that one of y'all sent me, and went ahead and made the balls. And this thing is awesome. It's by Sunbeam, and I really love that. And then I made the balls here and got those all ready. They're still cold. I just took them out of the refrigerator. Make sure they're real cold, so when the chocolate hits them, it firms up real quick, and they're just easier to make or to dip. So I showed you before, but I'm going to use this almond bark, the white chocolate, and I have 2 packs. I had like 1.5 packs, and then I let the first batch of chocolate burn. So all I have is what's in the pot here, so I'm hoping to make it last through all of them. But if it doesn't, that's okay, because the taste of the pumpkin, the pumpkin cheesecake filling, is so good that you don't even have to have the chocolate on it. So I ate my share of it while I was making the balls. So anyway, let's get started. And here's the chocolate. I have the heat real low. I should have done that to begin with. And then I added just a little bit of oil, canola oil, to this, just to thin it down where it's not so thick. The chocolate, I mean. So I'm going to go ahead, so y'all don't have to sit here and watch this boring part. I'm going to go ahead and dip these, and when I'm done, I'll come back and we'll give it a taste. I finished dipping the pumpkin cheesecake balls, and I'll tell you, that is a job I really hate, and I don't do a good job at it. But here they are. And you can see some of them look really bad, but they're going to be eaten pretty quick, so it doesn't matter. But there they are. And then, here's some on a plate. That's what they look like. And I'll give this one that I cut a taste. I can already tell you they're divine. This is so good. I cannot tell you how good it is. You just need to make it and try it. And I did forget when I was telling you the recipe, use a teaspoon and a half of pumpkin pie spice. But this is so good and great for the holidays. So anyway, thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.